Hello dear student, welcome back in the second part of this anti-malarial agent. In this part we will see the remaining drugs. So amongst these, that is first one, that is the amodiaquine. Amodiaquine, actually the structure is important one. You see the structural similarity and the difference between the amodiaquine and a chloroquine. So this is basically it is again a 4-amino quinoline as like that of the chloroquine. It's again a 4-amino quinoline derivative. Side chain is available. 7-chloro is same and it has a quinoline as a parent nucleus. So we'll give the numbering to this parent nucleus such as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As usual, whatever the numbering pattern we are giving for the quinoline, same will be applicable over here because the parent nucleus is quinoline. Next, what about the substituent? In that substituent 7-chloro, no problem, it's a simple one, 7-chloro. What about the 4th position? It has a complicated substituent, and as it is a complicated substituent, so we should give the separate numbering to the complicated substituent. So in this case, we will give the numbering to this phenyl ring, and on the phenyl there will be 2 types of substituent. So as far as the numbering is concerned, we'll give the numbering to this phenyl ring, such as we'll start the numbering from here. This will be the first, this will be the second position, and this is the say 3rd position, and this is the say 4th position, and this is the 5th one, and this is the 6th one. So we had given the separate numbering to this phenyl ring. And let me see what are the substituent on the phenyl ring in a complicated substituent. So we have on the 3rd position there is a say diethyl amino methyl on 3rd position of the phenyl, and on 4th position there is a say hydroxy. So we'll write in a bracket that 4 hydroxy, then 3 diethyl amino methyl, then it is both these attached on the phenyl. That's why phenyl again will come in a bracket because the phenyl is a part of an complicated substituent, and this complete all these complicated substituent is attached on the 4th position of this quinoline. That's why 4 comes out of the bracket and it's an amino quinoline, or 4-amino quinoline we can say that. On the 7th position there is a chloro, that's why 7-chloro, 4 hydroxy, 3 diethyl amino ethyl, 3 diethyl amino methyl, phenyl, this phenyl, and amino quinoline, 4-amino quinoline. So this will be say chemical structure and the chemical name of the amodiaquine. Now if you are proceeding the other properties of this amodiaquine, it includes the yellow, odorless, bitter crystalline powder soluble in water. So the next properties include the chemical properties in which when this amodiaquine is treated with the cobalt cyanide solution, a green precipitate is produced. So this was all about the chemical property. As far as the stability is concerned, so it should be stored in tightly closed light distance container. Now the uses includes, first, it is used to suppress and cure the malaria, definitely as an anti-malarial agent used to suppress and cure the malaria. Next, it is used for the treatment of amoebic hepatitis, that is same protozoa, amoeba. Next, to treat the giardiasis, that is in the treatment of Giardia lamblia, a type of infection. It is used in the treatment of the chronic discoid and systematic lupus erythematosus, as like same that of the chloroquine. Amodiaquine can again be used. Next, for the treatment of the rheumatoid arthritis, due to the anti-inflammatory property of these, amodiaquine can be used as an treatment of the rheumatoid arthritis. Pharmaceutical formulation includes the amodiaquine tablet and brand names such as camoquine and flavoquine. Camoquine you can see in an image. So camoquine and flavoquine, these are the popularly brands available for the amodiaquine. So this all about the amodiaquine. Next, primaquine. So primaquine, again it's a quinoline derivative. As far as the physical properties are concerned, having orange red color, which is odorless, bitter in taste, and crystalline powder, and soluble. As for the solubility, it is soluble in water. Then chemical properties, when a solution of primaquine in a nitric acid is treated with an steric ammonium sulfate, a deep violet color is immediately produced. So this will be say chemical property or chemical taste, one of the identification tests for this primaquine. It should be stored in tightly closed light distance container. As usual, storage instruction will be there. as an antimalarial to treat the Plasmodium vivax infection in a conjunction with a chloroquine. So this amodiaquine and primaquine and chloroquine will be used in combination for the treatment of the Plasmodium vivax types of malaria. Next pharmaceutical formulation, that it having a primaquine tablet, then Arelon with the primaquine. These are actually the brand available for the primaquine. Next drug, that is the proguanil, which is also called as chloroguanidine, okay, which is a guanidine derivative, and chloroguanidine is the synonym for the proguanil. Proguanil, it's a white, odorless, bitter crystalline powder and slightly soluble in water. When it is aqueous solution is treated with the potassium ferricyanide, a white precipitate is obtained. Stability storage is as usual that it should be stored in tightly closed license container. Uses for the short-term and long-term prophylaxis of the falciparum malaria and associated malaria. As well as second use is concerned, so it may be used for long-term prophylaxis of the vivax type of malaria. It means that it may be used for the prophylaxis also, particularly those team which are working in the malaria or malaria team. So those going into the territory where which the malaria become pandemic and epidemic. So these person, healthcare team, will be given already as a prophylaxis of these antimalarial agent. For example, this drug again can be used, like proguanil can be used for the prophylaxis, so that the healthcare team should not get suffered from the malaria while working in the field. So definitely used in the treatment of the malaria as well as for the prophylaxis of vivax type of malaria also this proguanil can be used. Pharmaceutical formulation include the proguanil tablet and polyuridine. It's one of the brand available for this proguanil. Next drug we are talking about, that is the pyrimethamine. Pyrimethamine, okay, directly instead of going the chemical name, we'll see the structure first. So as far as the structure of these pyrimethamine is concerned, it having pyrimidine ring in its structure, okay, or pyrimidine as taken as a parent nucleus. So as far as the pyrimidine, so we will give the numbering in the traditional way, as well as depending on the name of the substituent and the type of substituent. We will start numbering from this nitrogen. It will be 1, this will be 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. This is a way of numbering, or numbering pattern will be given to this pyrimidine. Next we'll see the substituent, about this substituent. So on the second position there is amino substituent, on 4th position again amino, it means 2,4-diamino. On 5th position there is a say parachlorophenyl group, and on 6th position there is a say ethyl group. So we'll try to arrange it in alphabetical order and then we'll write. So there will be say 2,4-diamino, 2,4-diamino. On 5th position there is a say parachlorophenyl, on 6th position there is a ethyl. Okay, as we are going to compare this organic group, type of organic group, so alphabetically chlorophenyl come first because it starts from C, and ethyl come later. Okay, ethyl come later than chlorophenyl, because chlorophenyl start with C and ethyl start with E. So alphabetically chlorophenyl will come first, C come first. That's why we are writing 5th position parachlorophenyl first, then writing 6 ethyl pyrimidine as a parent nucleus. So this is all about the say chemical name of these pyrimethamine. Next, if you are going to see the physical property, pyrimethamine, it's a white, odorless, non-crystalline powder, and it is insoluble in water. So as far as the chemical property is concerned, when its aqueous solution is treated, particularly in dilute sulfuric acid is treated with the potassium mercuric iodide, and cream white precipitate is obtained. That will be the say one of the identification tests or a chemical property of the given drug called as pyrimethamine. Next, stability storage condition, as usual it should be stored in tightly closed license container. Next uses, it is used for the prophylaxis and the treatment of the malaria. It is in combination with the sulfadiazine, that is sulfur drug. These pyrimethamine and sulfadiazine in combination, it is used in the treatment of toxoplasmosis. Toxoplasmosis is an infection due to Toxoplasma gonorrhoeae, which causes the eye and brain damage, which is a severe infection actually. So for the treatment of these toxoplasmosis, this pyrimethamine in combination with the sulfadiazine sulfur drug, this can be used. Next, pharmaceutical formulation include the pyrimethamine tablet, pyrimethamine and sulfadoxine injection, as I told, sulfadiazine, sulfadoxine in combination with pyrimethamine. Next, sulfamethoxine and dapsone tablet. This again one of the formulation. As far as the brand is concerned, pyralphine, daraprim and onil 2. These all three are the popular brand available for this pyrimethamine. Next drug we are talking about, that is a trimethoprim. So trimethoprim we had already seen in case of sulfonamide, which has been used in combination that we popular known the combination called as cotrimoxazole, which is a combination of the five part of the sulfamethoxazole and the one part of trimethoprim. So in that we had seen the detail, the structure, chemistry and say all the properties of these trimethoprim. So no need to repeat over there. You can refer the same part, that is the sulfonamide in which cotrimoxazole which has used as a combination. So thank you so much. Thanks for watching this video and thanks for being with us.